It's caught Huge. What does it do from there?
Well, that's the big question. I mean, it can isolate Huge. It can kind of box them in a little bit, but what kind of damage can it do to Huge? I'm not sure it's going to do anything.
Pete, when the judges are looking at this, what is considered the primary weapon on Hydra tonight?
I mean, Hydra's flipper is supposed to be the primary weapon, but this looks like it's going to turn into just a pushing wedge match for them, and I don't think that's going to score well.
And pushing is what Hydra's doing so far. Huge doing what it can to try and attack, but Jake Ewart using that giant attachment exactly as he told us he would, just kind of playing keep away right now. There you see Huge backing up, trying to make a run at Hydra. Jake Ewart receives them at the perfect angle and shuts Huge down.
Yeah, when you see it in action, Chris, Jake is doing a really nice job driving. And he's kind of flipping him over a little bit with that cow catcher. If he doesn't keep Hydra at exactly the right angle, Huge could catch one of those arms and rip it off. Hydra's agility, Jake's driving, paying off right now.
Yeah, I mean, really, that's the key, is that bar at some point has got to whack away one of those arms so he can cut the distance. All right, there you go. There's the first sparks.
And if you're scoring at home, that shot from Huge is probably a love tap in other fights, but in a match like this, that can prove significant, Chris.
But now Hydra pushes Huge into the pulverizer and scores a shot with that 100-pound hammer. Wow.
There it is. There's endgame right there, buddy.
And with that shot, Hydra may have scored a few points. It's got Huge pinned now.
You need to release. Back up.
I'm not touching him. He can back up if he wants.
Back up.
Back up. Back up. I don't need to move anymore.
Well, you hear Jake Ewart saying, I'm not actually touching
He
him.
can move if he wants.
Back up.
I'm not holding
Jake,
him.
back up. I'm telling you to back up. That's a warning.
Back up. Fine, I backed up. There you go.
Come on.
Back up. Back up.
Wow, okay, Jake Ewart talking some
Back up
trash
again,
to the
there you
referee
go.
as well, saying, hey, listen, I'm backing up. I'm giving him some space to move. I don't have to fully let him out of the corner.
It's like a big brother with his finger in your face going, I'm not touching him, I'm not touching him.
So Hydra has received the referee's warning,
But here he is corralling Huge in the corner once again.
that's a 10-second allowable pin before
Okay,
Jake Ewart and
release.
Hydra have to release Huge out into the wild.
I think Jake Ewart is doing the math and saying, I landed that shot with a pulverizer, now I'm just gonna run out the clock, and I don't care what you think about it.
And Jonathan Schultz, you can see the frustration in his eyes, and I'm not talking about the ones on the bot.
Oh, and another shot to the top of Huge from the pulverizer.
This strategy has really paid off for Hydra, and he's doing a great job of really isolating Huge and identifying a big weakness.
Final few seconds. This one's going to go to the judges' scorecard.
Hey, Jonathan, I think it worked perfectly, huh, buddy?
All right, the match will be scored using an 11-point system broken up into 3 categories. 5 points for damage and 3 apiece for aggression and control. Jason Bardis, Lisa Winter, and Derek Young are your judges.
And before we go any further, let's bring in our bot whisperer. All right, Pete, what did you think of the strategy overall?
I mean, wow. I mean, it totally worked, obviously, but is that the match you want to show to a judges? Like, this is all you had, was you had a sort of a cage to hold your opponent in. That showed no weapon, so was it aggressive enough? I don't know. I mean, yes, he totally got control, but, you know, was there any damage? They did get one hammer hit on the back of Huge, but I'm thinking that maybe Huge's one little hit with those sparks might be enough to call it.
Kenny, the strategy by Hydra worked, I suppose.
Yeah, he was kind of like a border collie, just kind of herding sheep over here, just trying to get him over there in the box. Get over here, come on, come over here. It's time to go home. Let's go. You've had enough, Huge.
And how frustrating must it have been for Jonathan Schultz and Huge, because there wasn't anything he could do. He tried to cut the distance throughout the entire match.
Well, I tell you what, Jake Ewart and Hydra, it wasn't exciting, but they did their homework. They really did, you know, they got the right range on that cow catcher. They kept Huge on the outside. They really didn't take any damage at all. But how the judges are going to see this and how they're going to judge this one, I have no idea.
Well, let's throw it to Farouk, who has the official decision.
The results from the judges are in. The winner by unanimous decision is